Let me guess. You need my help. This Inquisition of yours wasn't the smartest move.
Thank you for the ringing endorsement.
Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
The kind who wins. None of this shit should have happened.
What does the Maker's Prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Awful things happen every day. Get used to it. If you want what's best for Redcliffe, you'll provide us with horses. Just answer the question. You're wasting my time. This rebellion is doomed. You're stalling. It was insanity to let you live after what happened. Some dwarves think rocks have feelings and their ancestors become ghosts. I don't buy it.
Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
I hadn't planned on it, no. If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed. Glad to see traitors are dealt with quickly. I have no tolerance for traitors.
Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
People are killed all the time. I was just about to do that myself.
Serving the Maker meant nothing.
This has nothing to do with me. He insulted my honor. I want him dead. The Chantry made a big mistake, and now it's paying the price. The Chantry couldn't solve its own problems when it had a divine. You're just spouting Chantry propaganda. Will you keep blaming yourself, or help me end this?
The Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared.
So you're telling me this because...
They wish to protect the people from us?
They can certainly try.
We don't want a pitched battle in the middle of Val Royeaux.
That's their choice, isn't it? I was the best at what I did. My old bosses are probably tearing their hair out trying to replace me. I came here from Sahara, actually.
That far away?
My family came there from the Northern Islands. We landed there after crossing the Great Ocean.
The Great Ocean.
Yes. Lands in the Far East have mountains twice as large as the ones here.
I see. Perhaps asking Liliana was the better choice after all.
If you have a problem, say it. I don't have time for your feelings, all right? Is there anything else you've been hiding that I should know?
I swear I'll take the Twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service.
How does it feel,
How does what feel?
being you? Are you blissfully unaware? Or deep inside, is some part of you banging on the walls, screaming?
Being me feels great. Like pulling on a warm pair of stockings. If you truly want to help us, you have to decide whether you're on our side or on your own. The Templars are a tool. I don't get to be picky about the tools I use. If the story gets me more allies for this fight, I'll use it. The Inquisition will be a force to rival any in Thedas. In my name.
I should thank you, Inquisitor. I had spent time with few of your people before this. From the stories, I thought you all thuggish, simple and crude. Now I know I was right. You have no idea what a comfort that is.
Happy to help, Solus. We should do this more often.
The names of those we lost.
Those deaths are on your hands. I'm not enabling these addicts. We'll cut them off.
How noble of you to recruit the Templars only to leave them fevered and powerless in camp.
Would you rather it have been someone else's decision? Crushing the mages at Kirkwall, making the other circles rebel. Is that better on someone else's head?
No.
There can be no mistakes this time. We can't afford any more mistakes.
You think I don't know that?
I'm making sure. Just be useful. Ugh, the people I have to work with.
I know, right? Good luck with this lot.
Am I speaking too quickly for you?
I was waiting for you to say something worth listening to. You did that out of spite? We're fighting an enemy who can tear open the sky. Some sacrifices have to be made.
I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You will be prepared next time. Nothing is unkillable. I don't tolerate people questioning my decisions. There are things worse than silence. I don't answer to you, Solus, and I don't have time for this. So you'll just stand here and whine about it then. Don't get full of yourself. This was as much your fault as his.
They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
They're our soldiers. They'll do what we need them to.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Don't need to tell me that.
Oh, like I have no reasons to help the Inquisition finish this.
For the moment.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
Let's move on, shall we? Tell me something. Do you care about anything in the world beyond the Fade?
The Inquisitor turns his hawk-like gaze to me, penetrating deep into my most secret desires.
She won't remember me.
Demons have the power to cloud people's minds. You're mostly a criminal. Helping is only a side effect. I don't want your help. I don't need it. This would be funny if it wasn't also kind of sad. Don't judge my decision. It was your job to watch, to prepare us. How are you making things better? What have you done for anyone? You're gonna want to watch that attitude, Solus. I decide that. Do you understand? You said what you wanted to say. Are we done here? I think you're trouble.
You're not the first to say that.
I'm not surprised.
But that was just...
I don't want to hear it.
I expected you to tell the truth. I told you what was at stake.
So I just hand her over on your say-so? It's okay, Hawk. This zealot isn't crazy. I promise. Look at her. She's finally lost it.
I'm shocked he helped us instead of running off.
Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
If flattery doesn't work, I'll try something stronger. Well, say your piece. You're about to relive those childhood defeats. This game is mine. A few of them worship me and think I'm destined for greatness. I don't disagree. And you better not be keeping anything else from us. I survived. Nothing to crow about.
Nothing to crow about. Do people normally fall out of the sky where you come from?
This was very nearly a disaster. Never again.
You know he died, I assume. Got us as far as the camp and then... that was it.
I can't say I feel sad about that. Consider this a warning. We're long past the time for prayers.
I make sure these assholes pay.
While filling your pockets.
Well, maybe, but...
You are what we needed most at the moment we needed it. That's what they will say in ages to come.
It's true. I feel the same.
My, someone's full of themselves, aren't they?
Months? You didn't think to tell me this sooner?
Has it mattered?
I don't know. Has it? So you're vandals, thieves, and murderers. I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him? How do we hurt it?
I like the way you think.
Are you certain you want to risk angering me? The Herald of Andraste. First sign of trouble and you're out. Stop it! We're done here. Now is not the time, Solus. I hope we're done here. Aren't you supposed to be a soldier? Act like one. I came here for information about Corypheus. The calling doesn't concern me. Get out of here. Things are dangerous enough without another mad mage.
Then may the dread wolf take you, fool.
Well, I believe the game is mine.
Wait, what?
Dorian cheats at this as well.
Thank you for trusting me, Your Worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Right. And who are you again?
Indeed. I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere.
They're gone. What difference does it make where they are?
Then perhaps we should let her die.
I like where this is going. Empress Celine left her fate to me. Interesting. I've killed demons before. If I have to kill a few warden mages as well, so be it.
The stories say you walked out of the Faded Haven. Was it like this?
How should I know? I'm not exactly an authority on the subject. And find another library. Don't whine to me about it.
I'm not whining.
Yes, you are. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? Tell me everything you know. If they're siding with the enemy, I'll put an end to it. Nothing brings out fear and pity like a criminal bound for the mines.
Heard stories of your accomplishments.
Yes. And if you want something, say it. You'll have to answer for all the damage you've done.
You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
The court can think whatever they want. It makes no difference to me. If you know something, tell me. I've no use for the failed lieutenants of the enemy. At least this time, justice will be swift. Spare me the repartee and tell me why you're here. You take your instructions from me. What sort of help can a dead divine give you? I don't know. He could go in that... what's it called? A gibbet? Chief Mofran. You'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to... someone. Then, probably released.
Gibbet? Gibbet? Gibbet?
I need an alliance, not a conditional promise. You've been beaten. I do not seek your approval. Shove her in a tower somewhere. Get ready to march your troops into battle. The real war begins now. Sending soldiers to patrol the area might make people think twice about slandering me.
No, but I can try, can't I?
Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Oh, for pity's sake. Would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor.
I beat you all at your great game. You work for me now. The Red Templars in the area will need to be destroyed. You're not leaving. Get someone else to go on your treasure hunt. If you don't want your dirty secrets revealed, you'll do as I say and work together. Good old Liliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize? I've survived demons. I think I can handle myself against some southern barbarians.
All I see is a gang of thugs led by a self-serving tyrant.
If the Inquisition doesn't live up to your lofty expectations, I can have one of my thugs show you the gate.
Then you must know I am within my rights. You are not the kind of man to disregard them.
You're wrong about that.
What? You stabbed him? In his own shop?
I did. Sacrifices are necessary. You know that.
In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Asking for no mercy seems redundant, given the crime.
Are you... all right?
I'm fine.
You walked into the Fade, lived to tell the tale, and you're fine.
Yes.
Well, bravo.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Finally. I was getting tired of all these tricks.
Too many will see this as a challenge.
Why should that be my concern? Briala brought it on herself, Solas. I did what had to be done. This doesn't seem like my concern. Well, this was a waste of time. Don't think I've saved you. Your life belongs to me. The nobility needed a shock. Corypheus played them all for fools.
Do you know what I did?
I wasn't there, how should I know? This has to be done. You know it.
And the Maker shall guide them.
So you're upset about a dog that died decades ago. I go the rest of my life without ever dealing with the great game again. I will die happy.
Have you seen a ring lying about anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
You're not gonna find it standing here.
You are who you choose to follow.
And some of us choose not to follow at all. Your opinions will no longer be considered. You've lost that privilege. I decide what becomes of you now. If you want the Wyvern's heart, you'll tell me what you're using it for. Wisdom spirit my ass.
Blackwall is gone.
Track him down. Why even consider it? Who cares about the Chantry? The Chantry has failed, Cassandra. Perhaps the Chantry needs more than just change. Corypheus can deal with his wayward lieutenant. Bind him with a note saying what he did and leave him for a Venatori patrol.
Maker's mercy, are you serious? No, wait, stop, stop!
I notice you've paid Lady Montillier quite a number of compliments.
What does that have to do with you?
You were quite the outlaw, I hear. The Carter. You must have some past.
So I have a past. I don't see how it's your business. If you die serving here, so be it. Either way, you won't be my problem for long. The guards outside aren't for show. This amulet wasn't easy to come by. It had better work. Your master had better bring a first-rate healer with him. What are you going on about now? Whatever is between me and Josephine is none of your concern.
So I am to live the lie until you release me from it.
That won't happen. You've no proof. You're on your own. If the Seekers had been stronger, the plan would have failed.
Might I pass?
Not on your life. Not on your life. Call off your men, or this only ends one way.
You deliberately sabotaged my formula. Why?
You're manipulative and shallow, and I wanted you to fail. We don't have time to chase after mystical clues. Don't like it, there's the gate. We're in the middle of a war, Morrigan. Time is short.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
And find someone else to do it. Dragons are big and powerful, but they're just animals.
He killed me, and I have to kill him back!
If he hurt you, you'll have your revenge.
Forgive me, but I wish you hadn't been so quick to throw the Enspelled Magister away.
I made my choice. There's no bringing him back. Let him learn what it means to be an enemy of the Inquisition. Make the monsters pay, Captain. Leave none standing. We don't have to worry about this Alluvian if Corypheus isn't alive to use it.
Then what should we do?
You follow the orders of your Inquisitor. All three of you. You think you can walk away? If you're not the archer, you're the target.
What is that? I don't even...
Get your treacherous face out of my sight. Now. I didn't make them attack, Solas. They're the ones clinging to their pointless duty. If that's what you want to do, then go. You will give me what I demand! I have the well's power, Morrigan. Not you. You know the truth of Corypheus' betrayal. You'll die knowing it.
How does it feel to have the power of an ancient elven goddess flowing through you?
I don't feel any different.
You will perform this mysterious summoning alone, Inquisitor? Very bold.
That means you also need to leave.
I thought dying was forever.
We'll make it forever. You ready? Yes. And are you ready to die? I've been waiting for the chance to pay that bastard back. We got what we needed from the temple. Everything else can wait.
Of course, as long as waiting does not turn into ignoring the temple. Or destroying it.
Please don't get too close to the Hannah. They're unused to strangers.
They're your animals. Control them. The punishment for treason is death.
No, please. Anything but this, I beg you. No!
Dead people usually don't send messages.
And I see you feel it necessary to inform me of this.
What you did and why is none of my concern. It's not that I'm not excited about this, but why are we excited about this? Apparently I didn't think this through.
Apparently not. Since we can't see each other until the betrothal is annulled, we'd best end things on a more permanent basis.
If you are no longer spoken for, Lady Montpellier, why abandon our engagement?
You think she'll marry you?
Yes. Will you marry me?
I'm not marrying either of you.
Well, that appears to be the end of that. A draw, then?
I will have satisfaction, Otranto. One way or another.
Ha! Let no fight go unfinished, then, Inquisitor. Well, then. Have at you!
Inquisitor?
And